Pikachu! Yes! And it's very weak. Alright, so how do I do this? Alright, so this is going to be really exciting for me because I'm going to be playing my very first Pokemon game that I got over 25 years ago from beginning to the end for the first time in over 25 years. I just can't believe I'm going to be starting over again and starting on a whole new adventure. I just think that's really fun, and the reason why is actually kind of sad. You see, way back in 1998, I went to a store, I went to GameStop, and I wanted to get this game called Rampage, and I went to the desk, and the guy said, no, you don't want Rampage, you want this game, and he handed me Pokemon Blue, and I was addicted. I just became completely addicted to it, and it became an obsession for the next 25 years. I mean, obviously there's been a few years where I've not been as into it, and then there's a few more years where I've been a little bit more. However, one thing I have been doing over the past 20 odd years or so is every couple of years I'll turn on my old Pokemon game and I'll see my old friends from all the way back then. So I'll just check on my Venusaur and my Vaporeon and my Mewtwo, of course, and just to see if the game's still working, and I'll play around a little bit just to say hello to old friends that I spent so much time with. And unfortunately, last year I turned on my Pokemon game and the battery had finally died, and I lost all of my old Pokemon. Alright, so this is where I get to see if there's a save file. Oh my, Gloom is so ugly. That's funny. So okay, I'm gonna hit start and see if there's a save file. Oh, please, I'll be terrible if there isn't. Vulpix. No, I lost it. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is really sad. And you see, once I went into high school and college, I kind of dropped off Pokemon, and I didn't realize you could upload your original Pokemon to the computer and things like that. That wasn't something that was around when I was a kid, so I didn't know that that was a thing. So I always just kept it in my cartridge, and when I turned it on and I saw that my Venusaur had gone to the digital world in the sky, and my Mewtwo was no more, it really bummed me out. I was actually pretty sad, and it's been a whole year since I've gained the gumption to start this game back up again. And I put a whole new battery in it, so it should save now, which is kind of it is a little bit of an arduous process. The main thing I took on is make sure you get the right battery, because I didn't get the right battery at first and it didn't work, and I kind of freaked out a little bit. Turns out I just got the battery with the flat bars. Those are the right ones. Originally I got ones where the bars were like pins and they were really thin, and it just didn't work right. So I got a whole new battery in here, and I'm ready to start my Pokemon adventure from the very beginning again. So let's go ahead and start here. See, because I got the new battery in, there's no save option. So this is what it would have looked like back in 1998 when I would have turned this on for the first time, and I had no idea how addicted to this game I was going to get. Now, there is something quite unfortunate with my old 25-year-old save state, is my name... oh, I don't get to put my name in. Okay, well, I'll talk to Professor Oak first. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor, or the Pokemon Prof. The world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study them. So, when I played this game, I originally called myself Tom, and I got a Charmander. However, I decided to do the thing that I think a lot of kids did back then, was to just create a random game with a different starter just to see what it was like. So, originally I had Charmander. I may have beaten the first gym. I may have beaten Brock. But then I thought, I'm just going to mess around. And back then, there were the internet didn't have the resources that it has today. You couldn't just look up what were the good Pokemon and the bad Pokemon. And when I was in the forest, is it the Viridian Forest? I don't even remember. The first forest with the bugs, I found a Pikachu. And I thought Pikachu was like the rarest, most powerful Pokemon because it was on all of the advertising and it was all over the place. It was on this show with Ash, which I actually hadn't watched yet, but I just knew Pikachu was a big deal, so I deleted my old game. However, because this was just a mess around game, my name was... Oh, was that Was there a letter in there somewhere? Let's see. What was it? Was it or I know my Venusaur was yeah, I'm pretty sure it was So we'll keep it like, well, let's see. Maybe Ag. Maybe it was Ag. I like Ag. If my name's a little bit different, that's okay. Because I do know my Pokemon's name. Alright, so... And I know my nemesis. I always called my nemesis my cousin's name, which was Chris. So we're gonna keep his name proper. He was my nemesis for years and years in the virtual world and in the real world. My rival, I guess I should say. Is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures. I played this game. There was one night I literally played this game all night long. I think it was during the summertime. Alright, so let's see. What does the computer... Is playing the Super Nintendo. It's time to go. Okay, I'll go. So obviously I played this on a Game Boy Color. So this is going to be a little bit different, but... One thing about the Game Boy Color when I was a kid is that I really liked it. But... I didn't... I really wished I could play it on the TV. Like, I was just imagining the days that you could play Pokemon on a console. I think I had a N64 at the time, and to see a real Pokemon game on the N64 would have been a Pokemon game on the N64 would have been awesome. It's unsafe in the tall grass. Pokemon live there. I do remember, I think, when I first played this game, I walked around here not knowing what to do. And I finally walked into the grass, and oh, okay, something's happening. Alright, so... I do like playing on the Super Nintendo. I told you to come, just wait. Man, Chris was a pain. Did have cool hair though. I was deciding when I was going to record this if I was going to keep the banner or not, but I really do like the Venusaur, Charmander, and Squirtle banner. So I think I want to kind of play like I did when I was a kid. Because when you were a kid in 1998, you don't know that Magikarp is going to turn into Gyarados and become amazing. So you just kind of pick what you think was cool and went with that. Until I managed to beat the game and learn a little bit more, and then I started to up my team up to beat my cousin. So yeah, Charmander's really cool. I really like Charmander, and I did like it. I thought this was a Game Boy Color game because Charmander is red, and that's what Game Boy Color allows, and apparently this is not made for Game Boy Color, so I don't exactly know how the Game Boy Color, like, I don't quite know how that works. No, I do not want the Fire Pokemon Charmander. That's what I had originally, and I do like Charizard. He's one of my favorites. But, so Squirtle. Squirtle's really cool. That's what my rival had. Chris in real life. No, I'm not going to get Squirtle. I'm going to get Bulbasaur! Which looks terrible. Maybe I should get a tattoo of that Bulbasaur. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. Which is kind of gross if you think about it. He's really energetic. Which I don't really see, but I feel like Bulbasaur is probably one of the chillest out of the three. Alright, so I do want to give a nickname to him. So, he was called, I think it was 2 B's. I'm pretty sure it was Ab. Because again, I was just messing around. And you know, I never used any of this stuff. Maybe I'll change it around a little bit and use this stuff. Because you got male, female, random dash. What do these things do? I'll find out when I catch a Pidgey. Okay. I never messed with nicknames and things like that other than my Bulbasaur. Alright, so the one thing about this game I think I liked the fact that when I was a kid, this game wasn't too challenging, even back then. Pokemon I don't think has ever been a hard game. And games were always too hard for me. I tried playing The Lion King, and I tried playing Sonic. I actually had a Genesis when I was a kid in Britain, and it was just too hard. Alright, so this game, I mean, the very first match, all you have to do is tackle, right? Like, that's all you gotta do. It's and nowadays, when I played the newer Pokemon games, I do wish they were harder. I know you can make them harder yourself by using worse Pokemon and giving yourselves challenges, but I really do wish there was a little bit more challenge in the newer games. You know, Bulbasaur looks he looks a bit sad here. Now, eventually I did get the Pokemon Gold, and maybe I'll play that next, I don't know, because that is like, I probably actually played more hours in Pokemon Gold than I did in Blue, maybe. Oh no, am I gonna get beat? A critical hit? No way! I'm gonna get beat? I was just talking about how easy it was! No way! Oh, he's gonna let me win! He's gonna let me win. Oh, that's hilarious. He let me win! No, I lost! Ah! Oh, that's funny. Wow. Okay, apparently I'm a little rusty. All right, well I'm gonna start off with Chris as my nemesis that beat me. Wow. All right, I'm gonna start on low on the totem pole. Totem pole. My words don't come out of my mouth the way they should. All right, so I've got my first Pokemon. Ah, but he looks like a shaken flower. Very cool. I forgot that the little sprites moved. Alright, what am I gonna do? I can move now. And the background's changed a little bit. I do know the encounter rate in this game is way too high. Like, that was... as soon as I can, I'm gonna fill up on repels. Because that was absurd. Oh yeah, so Pokemon Gold. I did play a lot more Pokemon Gold than I think Pokemon Blue, just because it's such a way bigger game, right? And you can see the little level up bar at the bottom. There was just so many areas of convenience that made Pokemon Gold definitely a better game. Should I talk to this person? I don't remember what they say. Hi, I work at the Pokemon Mart. It's a convenient shop. Oh, okay. So, I'll give you a sample. Oh, very nice. I got a potion, thank you. I thought that was going to be like in Mario, how they kind of help you. Well, it is, because it's kind of telling you to go to the shop, and I remember there was something about the shop when I was a kid. Like, I think, don't you have to grab something from the shop? By the PowerPoints. This is the Pokemon Mart. This is not where I want to go. You know Professor Oak, right? There we go. I got Oak's parcel. Do 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 do. It's such a relaxing game. Oh no! Do you think it's a Pidgey? Or a Rattata? Oh, it's a Pidgey! It doesn't look like a pigeon. It looks a lot more like a house sparrow. I'm gonna run away from him. I really like those Pokemon lo-fis. They help me at work now that I'm a grown adult. I can't believe I actually have time to even play this a little bit. My wife is out shopping right now, so I'm sneaking in some nostalgia. How is my old Pokemon? It seems to like me. Oh, that's nice. Not that talented. Chris just beat me. Oak's Parcel. Custom Pokeball. Oh, yeah. So what's my first... I think I'm going to catch a Pidgey versus a Rattata. How'd you get the map? Oh, yeah. Here it comes. The Pokédex. High-tech encyclopedia. Man, when I was a kid, to have something like that would have been so cool. And now that we've got a thing that's 100 times more powerful than a Pokédex in our pocket that can act as a real-life Pokédex and record wildlife and tell you what it is through, like, Google Lens and Seek and iNaturalist and things like that. Pretty cool. Get moving, you two. Great undertaking in Pokemon history. I know, I'll borrow a town map. Oh, from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Ha ha! Man, I remembered getting Pokemon Yellow, because once I got this game, I was like, I got it. It didn't matter that they were the same games. And plus, the benefit of getting a Pokemon Red back then, or you know, an extra game, was that you could just play on the other one as just kind of playing around, while your main game was just serious game. So that's what I did, is I played around a lot more on the others, and then I kept this one as like the top tier cartridge, because there was only one save state, right? Grandpa asked you to run an errand. This will help you. Yay, I got my town map. I don't know how many people played this game without the town map. I don't know how hard it is. Alright, so I think my first Pokemon is going to be a Pidgey. Am I going to get a Pidgey? Oh yeah, first try. Level 3, so it's kind of weak. Should I get a weak Pidgey? Sure. Critical hit? Jeez. I'm getting the critical hit criticaled out of me. Alright, so I'm gonna tackle him, see if I can get a potion. Alright, I better use a potion on old Ab. Wait a minute! I thought I had Pokeballs. Don't I have Pokeballs? Oh, and the other huge difference between this and Pokemon Gold is the item. The item list is different. Everything's just on here all at once. Oh, I thought I had Pokeballs. Oh man, Professor Oak didn't give me Pokeballs? Okay, I see how it is. I'm gonna have to get my own Pokeballs. Oh man. He was just a level 3 anyway. I didn't want him anyway. Man, I am really acting a lot like Ash right now. Just acting like I have no idea what I'm doing. And I have played this game over and over. Because even when Yellow came out, again, you don't have Google to look at the reviews. And I was 10 years old. And I didn't realize it was pretty similar to this game. I didn't mind Yellow. But I was expecting a little bit more from it. I mean, it was fun that Pikachu would actually follow you around and such. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, level 6. Alright, I am not losing to Chris again. Oh, I didn't even look at my attack and such. How amazing would it be if first time I played this game from beginning in all those years, I get Pokemon with amazing stats. I don't really know much about EVs and IVs and all that kind of stuff. Hi there, may I help you? Yeah, I'm gonna get some Pokeballs. Buy some Pokeballs! How many should I get? I got 3,000 Yenny. Do I call them Yenny? I remember I used to call them Yenny because that's what I heard in Dragon Ball Z. And I was like, well, it's Japanese and it's got a funny symbol. So I'm gonna get 8. Sure, I'm gonna waste all my money on Pokeballs. And then I'm gonna get, is that all they got? Let's see. Pokeball, Antidote. Paralyze, Heal. I'm going to get Paralyze, Heal. 2 of those. And then Antidote. Because we're eventually going to see bugs, right? I'm going to get 3 of those. Alright, let's catch me a Pidgey. Because, yeah, you don't go straight to the rock What do you have to say? You want to know about the 2 kinds of caterpillar? No. Sir, I already know about Caterpie and Weedle, thank you very much. Alright, time to get a Pidgey. Or maybe not. This game is just making a liar out of me. Constantly. Oh yeah, beating the rival is super easy. The the meeting rate was way too... see, Rattata. I just don't like Rattata. I know a lot of people liked him. I know a lot of my friends back in the day had Eradicate and they thought that Eradicate was amazing. I just don't like him. I'm taking the Pidgey. I'm following Ash's footsteps. I wonder what Pokemon Ash would have picked if he would have had the chance between Charmander, Squirtle, and Venusaur. I'm thinking probably Charmander. I feel like Ash is kind of basic. Let's see, do I have a potion? No, I don't have a potion. Should I risk it? I'm just gonna risk it. Here we go, Pidgey time. Level 2? Okay, I guess I'll get a level 2 Pidgey. That's pretty sad. That's really sad. I always used to get the highest. That might be all I can actually get with how much life I have. Oh, so close! I'm not making this easy on myself, and that's okay. Got myself a Pidgey. Wait a minute, isn't there like a Pokeball sound? I was sure there was a Pokeball sound. Is there something wrong? Should I give him a nickname? Let's see, what's all this stuff? Pidgey. Like they do look more like a house sparrow than a pigeon. Pidgeotto does kind of look like a pigeon though. What's a cool pigeon? I'm gonna call him Mosquito. I'm gonna call him Mozzie because pigeons were very important during World War II, and the de Havilland mosquito is an underrated. Now, I didn't give my guys nicknames back then, though. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change it. Now, what does this stuff do? That looks kind of cool. What are that? Mozzie PK? Mozzie Pokemon? Mozzie X! Mozzie X, there we go. I never gave my guys nicknames back then. Because I don't know if I started watching the anime. I'm gonna have to run. All I need is Pidgey. That's all I need. It is much easier playing this game on a Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, look at those 2 Pokemon getting healed. I've always been really into wildlife, so that was another reason why I really like this game. The guy who created this game thought that it was sad that he would go out looking for bugs when he was a kid, and his town didn't enable that, so he wanted to create a game that allowed people to look for wildlife and such, and that hit me to the core. Like, it was just being able to look around and catch wildlife. How cool is that? Viridian City, the eternally green paradise. Good place for a Bulbasaur. What's in here? Hi there, lady. Oh, Pokemon School? Nah, I'm good. I didn't like the newest game where they were in a school. Oh, is this where they teach you how to catch a Pokemon? I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. You know, it's funny. You would think that I would know about how, like, the guy and things, but it just feels a little bit different playing on the monitor versus on an actual Game Boy. Man, I've been playing this for almost half an hour, and all I've got is a pitch. That's one thing. It's really hard for me to play games nowadays. I get about an hour of free time each night, so I usually just watch an episode of anime before bed because I have 2 kiddos and a wife, and I actually should be fixing a shelf right now. But here I am, reliving my past. Ab's defense fell. Should I catch him? Should I catch him? No. I don't want to. No, you know what? I'm gonna have to get... Oh, too late now. I do want to catch all 151. Even though that wasn't really my goal when I was a kid. Leech Seed. Oh yeah. Okay, when you... Are you going to the Viridian Forest? Be careful. It's a maze. So this is where I caught Pikachu. And it just, I was so excited. I was telling my dad, Dad, I caught the most rarest, most powerful Pokemon. This is amazing. Oh, they're out for Pokemon fights. Hey, Winston. Daddy's playing Pokemon. You want to see? You don't want to see? Oh, look, I'm fighting a Metapod. Which is like a Chrysalis. Well, you don't like that? Look, that's a Metapod, and he's a Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur! Can you say Bulbasaur? No. You know what? I don't want a Metapod because... I want a Caterpie. Yeah, they look like, Spice Bush Swallowtail caterpillars. Like, they look like a real animal, which I think is kind of cool. What do you think? Now, unfortunately, Bulbasaur, there aren't too many animals that actually have flowers on their head. I mean, there's animals that look like flowers. So maybe that's what... Maybe the Pokédex isn't completely correct. Because there are Pokemon that look a lot like flowers. But then again, they use... Oh, look at that. He's got barely any health on him. So I'm going to get out Pidgey. You're hungry? Oh, okay. What would you like? Mozzie, the mosquito. You want a waffle? You want a waffle? You want, some sausage? Come on, let's see, how many levels did you get, Moz? No level upgrade! Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna pause for now. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, noodles made, drink in hand, kids happy, and I just realized that I've put this battery in, and I've created this half an hour long video so far, and I haven't even seen if my battery even works. I haven't even seen if the save works. So let's go ahead and see if the save works. So, oh my goodness, I've spent an hour on this game already? Oh, wow, I wonder, I have no idea how many hours I spent on the first one, because all that data's gone now. Yes, I would like to save the game. Alright, does my battery work? Could all of this have been done for nothing? Guess I'll find out. Alright, let's start it back up again. Super Game Boy. Come on, battery, do what needs to be done. Man, this intro, come on. Gengar versus Jigglypuff. I mean, obviously Gengar would ruin him, right? From what I remember, but it's so good. Oh, I gotta continue. Oh yeah, I was a little worried for a second though. Look at that, the battery works. Woo! That was a close one. Almost lost. For the second time. Here we go. Let's do my first battle. I think I'm gonna get out of Viridian, then I'll have to do grown-up things. I ran out of Pokeballs. Oh. I was sure I was gonna fight him. How about I fight this guy? There we go, my first Pokemon battle other than my rival. How much... Am I gonna lose this? Do I have low health? Weedle. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, in these games, it's basically tackle, right? I'm pretty sure it's tackle. I don't know what growl does. Let's growl him and... Is it attack or defense? Attack fell, okay. I should have growled Charmander. I think you fight your rival out of this forest again, right? Man, Weedle's doing some damage. There we go. So I don't know too many real animals that Weedle looks like, but the Kakuna looks just like a Darkling Beetle larvae, which is... I mean a pupa, which is really interesting. Pupa is the second. Starts larvae, pupa, and then adult. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to change. I like Caterpie. You know, it's funny, I just realized that Satoshi Tajiri, the guy who created the game, really liked bugs as a kid, right? So it makes sense that the first... Well, it's not really the first area, but one of the bigger areas that you first encounter is the forest with all the bugs. Oh, I should have switched. I should have given Pidgey some boost. No! Can't you find, like, a potion around here or something? Like, aren't there, like, magic, like, invisible things? No, it's at the beginning. Let's see, do I have any? I don't have any potions. Should I skip this guy for now? What's this? Okay, that's not what I want. I'm risking it right now. I know there's like invisible stuff. I feel like there's a potion or something around here. Caterpie in the house, level 3. Gonna get me a Caterpie. Let's see, let's bring out, level 2. Watch me see a Pikachu here. Man, he's weak. Wow, is this the lamest battle? A level 2 Pidgey versus a level 3 Caterpie? Alright, gonna catch me a Caterpie. Because they're cool. What does it say about old Caterpie? Its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. That's so informative. Should I give a nickname to Caterpie? I mean, I'm pretty sure they look just like a spice bush swallowtail. I think so. I guess I should probably double check. So I might call him Bush. Yeah, they look just like a spice bush swallowtail. So let's call him Bush. No, let's call him Spicy. Spice. I like spice. Spice. Alright, should I go back and get a potion? Or should I be silly? If this is a Pikachu. Okay, good. Got away from the Caterpie. I'm quite certain this... Oh, yeah, is this... If this is a potion, I'll be okay. Oh, yeah, potion. Okay. Not as much as I hoped. Should I try to get a Pikachu? I feel like I should get a Pikachu. And then heal, because I don't want to lose against my rival again. Yeah, I have no idea what... I mean, he kind of looks like a grub. But he's based off of a... He turns into a bee, right? Like, he turns into a bee drill. And bees just come out as bees. Why is Ab so weak? Take a look at his stats, but I feel like he should have crushed this Weedle by now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Time to... Let's see. Do you think level 2 Mozzie is going to beat Weedle? No! Alright, I think I'm going to go back, heal. Level 9. Level 3. Okay, I'm going to go back and heal. See if I can get a Pikachu. Beat Chris, and then we'll call it for now. Let's see. No, I just want to see his stats real quick. So, Ab... Attack, defense, speed. He's got pretty good special. He's got pretty good special, so that's why. Tackle ain't so good when you... For a special. Quick, I thought backtracking was kind of boring, so I took it out and just started where I left off back into the Viridian Forest. I thought that was a good idea. If you think that I should just keep the backtracking in, then let me know, because I'm curious, because it just seemed kind of boring to me. So let me know what you think. Okay, should I send out Pidgey? I mean, he's gonna get some points for... Like, he's a lot more powerful than these Caterpies. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'm about to move him in front. Now watch, I'm going to find a Pikachu. And I'm going to get blasted. Or I won't find a Pikachu. Nope. Yeah, these Pidgeys have eyes and a body that looks just like a house sparrow. Which is funny because there's another bird in here that called Spearow that doesn't look anything like a sparrow. Pikachu, where are you? Nope. I wonder how rare it is. To find a Pikachu. Level 7. Alright, looks like I'm not getting a Pikachu just yet. But I have somewhere to go. So let's go against the rival. And then next time I'm going to try and find a... Oh. I guess there's no rival battle. Alright, well never mind. So... I will... finish up here then. Man, I really thought there was another rival battle. Okay, I'll try for 2 more minutes. Try and get a... Try and find a Pikachu. I do know, like, the new method where you just see the Pokemon is a lot better than just walking around the grass like this, because it can get pretty tedious. Alright. Pikachu! Yes! And it's very weak! Alright, so how do I do this? I know. Sand attack. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I remember flipping my lid when I found one of these when I was a kid. And I don't remember how I caught it. I don't know if... Because when they're this weak, it's so easy to hurt them. Like, I don't even know if I should gust it. Oh, I keep on, like, okay, so now, should I gust it? I think I'll... That's gonna do nothing, so let me gust it. Okay. That's not bad. Let's try a Pokeball. Okay. So, too strong. Let's see what Spice can do. Oh man. Oh, okay, okay. Yes! Pikachu! Oh yeah! Pikachu. With several of these Pokemon gather, they're electric could build and cause lightning storms. So, I guess I do want to give it a nickname. And the thing that, the very first thing that popped in my mind is a legend. Because I remember when I first saw this thing back in the day, and I found it. It was just like a, it was just a legendary experience. So let's go ahead and put legend. Oops. Is this how you spell legend? I'm so bad at spelling. That's horrible. Is that how you spell legend? I think it's how you spell legend. Hey, you know what? 10-year-old Tom wouldn't know how to spell legend, and he'd probably get it wrong. So let's see. So legend. I think just legend like this. PK, legendary Pokemon. Nah, just legend. Alright, there it is. Okay. Off to the next. Let's get out of the forest. And we are off to the next. Oh wow, I'm getting lots of messages. Guess I need to finish my cistern.